Yes. Excellent. Eso fue lo último de la unidad 6, Unit 6. Por lo tanto, la unidad 7, Unit number 7, es la parte que tendríamos que... Te voy a hacer un review, ¿ok? Porque justamente, ¿qué ha pasado, Luis? Ya en este horario simplemente estamos Luis y Pepe, Pepe and Luis. Así que, ¿qué es lo que pasa? What happens? Las semanas que tú no has venido, Pepe sí ha venido. Y esta semana, ahora que te veo a ti, I see you. I believe, creo que Pepe tiene problemas esta semana con la electricidad, ¿ok? Así que te voy a hacer un pequeño review de lo que aprendimos en esa unidad, that unit. Ya, Luis, entonces hasta la parte, la unit number 6, lo que vimos sobre la comida, describing food, la comida exótica, eso sí. Y esta unidad, this unit, unit number 7, ¿qué es lo que más, what is the most important thing about this unit, Luis? We are supposed to talk about deductions. Deductions and for sure description of building. What is a building, Luis? Here we have
Excuse
some
me,
examples of building. What is a building?
building.
Building.
Mm, no sé.
Ok. Building, Luis, construcciones. Buildings. Buildings.
Mm,
Yep. Construcciones, edificaciones. Buildings. So pay attention, Luis, because here we have 4 different pictures of buildings. Letter A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. I need you to please tell me, Luis, according to what you see in the picture, what country, what location do you consider this building is from? Let's start from letter A. Go, Luis, can you see letter A?
the house.
It's a house, excellent. Where? What country?
Excuse me.
What country? What country do you think is this house?
No, no entiendo de country.
Country, ¿en qué país? What country?
Mm, United States.
Excellent. Maybe the United States, maybe Canada, because as you can see, there is a snow. Snow. Okay, super. What about letter B? Tell me, Luis, what building, what kind of building is this?
Department.
Excellent. Flat or apartment. This is something that you can find in many of the cities, not only in the USA, but in Ecuador, in Chile, everywhere you have apartments. What about letter C? Can you see letter C? What is it?
Excuse me.
Can you see letter C? Take a look at building on letter C. What is this? Is it house, apartment?
House.
Yeah. What country? What country do you think is this house from?
Mm, China.
Yeah, maybe, right? A tropical country. A tropical country. Yep.
Mhm.
Excellent. And let's carry on to letter D. Can you please tell me what country do you believe is this house?
¿En dónde está esa casa?
What country?
Mm, China. This is China. Japan.
Do you remember Novita? Do you remember Doraemon?
Mm, yeah.
It looks like Novita's house
Mhm.
because of the architecture, because of the wood. It looks like Japan or China. Yep.
Mhm.
So, Luis, are you ready? Yes, tenemos una idea. We have an idea. According to what we see in the picture, we're going to do a listening activity. Yes, Luis, we are going to listen for people talking about different pictures, different photos. So what you have to do, you have to identify the speaker. What picture is he talking about? A, B, C, or D? Okay? Is it clear, Luis?
Excuse me?
¿Está claro? Is it clear, the instruction?
Yeah.
Remember, listen, and according to the description, you need to identify what photo, what building is the people talking about. So here we go.
Track 2.38. 1.
Well, it's very small, so it can't belong to a big family. Maybe a small family or an older couple who live on their own. Where is it? It's somewhere dry and sunny, so it could be Mexico, maybe, or Spain.
So Luis, A, B, C, or D for speaker one.
Speaker one.
Mm-hmm. What photo? A, B, C, or D?
Repítelo porque no puedo escuchar bien.
No worries. Here we go. We're going to repeat it one more time. Listen carefully.
Track 2.38. 1.
Well, it's very small, so it can't belong to a big family. Maybe a small family or an older couple who live on their own. Where is it? It's somewhere dry and sunny, so it could be Mexico, maybe, or Spain.
So,
C.
C, excellent.
Speaker one is C.
Letter C, because obviously it's a small house in a dry place, maybe Mexico
Yeah.
or Spain.
It's Spain.
Yes, excellent. Continue to number 2. Listen carefully. Here we go.
2.
There can't be much space in there, so I think it must belong to a single person or a couple. And where is it? It could be in any big city, but on the outskirts of the city, I think. It might be somewhere like Tokyo, where land's expensive, so you can't build big houses. It might not be a house, it might be 2 separate flats. Oh, no, they can't be flats. The ground floor one is too small, so it must be a house.
So you tell
The
me.
letter D.
Letter D, excellent. What city did you listen?
Tokyo.
Tokyo. For example, Novita, no? This is Novita's
Yeah.
house. Okay, continue. Number 3 and number 4. Here we go.
3.
You can see tall buildings outside the window, so this flat must be somewhere like Dubai or some modern city. Whoever lives there can't have children, it's much too tidy. It might be someone who works a lot, or someone who doesn't spend much time there.
Okay,
The
so you
letter
tell
B.
me.
The letter B.
Letter B, okay? They said this is a flat. Remember, flat or apartment are synonyms, okay? Flat, flat. And obviously, letter A, it's a speaker first, so let's listen why. Listen why.
4.
It's a huge house, so a very big family must live there. Or maybe 2 or 3 different families. Or it might be a holiday home, because it's in the mountains somewhere. It could be Switzerland or Austria, or perhaps Slovenia, somewhere in Europe.
Excellent. As you can see, this is a house in the mountain, right? In a
Yeah.
mountain in Switzerland en Suiza, or in Slovenia maybe, Switzerland or Slovenia. Yep. Excellent. Let's carry on. Let's continue to the next. So here you go. Yeah, super, Luis. Esto está fácil, okay? This is very, very easy. So let's get ready because we're going to do an activity that is related to that, okay? Luis, something really important, y lo más importante de la grammar in this unit is about the deduction. ¿Qué es una deduction? What is a deduction?
Deducción.
Excellent, pero ¿qué es? ¿Qué es una deducción? Deduction.
Deducir alguna actividad o algo así.
Yeah.
Más o menos.
For example, deducir es algo que hacen los detectives, ¿no es cierto? The detectives. ¿Tienen alguna evidencia? They have some evidence. Y en base a la evidencia, according to the evidence, pueden deducir, pueden decir, esto es así o esto no es así, according to the evidence. So, Luis, these are the models that we use to talk about deductions. Must, may, might, or could, and can't. Must, may, might, or could, or can't. Yes, Luis, these are the models that we can use for deductions. El primero es must. ¿Te acuerdas de esta palabra must?
Mucho, creo. Más.
Must. La traducción literal sería como debe ser. Debe ser, pero cuando estás seguro de algo, no sure about something, when you have certainty. Certainty, that means that you are 100% sure that something is true. Certainty means that you are 100% sure that something is true. For example, he must speak French. He used to live in France. Él debe hablar francés. ¿Por qué? ¿Qué dice la evidencia? Él solía vivir en Francia. ¿Ok? Luis, la evidencia es tan fuerte que yo puedo deducir que algo es 100% real, ¿no es cierto? Él solía vivir en Francia. Él debe hablar francés. Yep.
Yep.
Excellent. Así que remember, must es una deduction con certeza, with certainty. ¿Ok?
Yep.
De ahí, Luis, tenemos may, might, and could. May, might, and could, que todos son sinónimos. The translation could be as podría, puede,
podría
excellent.
y podría de nuevo.
Excellent. Luis, aquí eres experto, no you're expert.
Yeah.
Luis, ¿será que tenemos certeza? Do we have the certainty or no?
O sea, ¿cómo?
¿Estamos seguros si utilizamos estos modals, may, might, and could? ¿Estamos seguros de algo como en el caso de must?
No.
Excellent. Sería un 50-50, ¿no? Por ahí,
Exacto.
más o menos, 50-50.
Ujú.
For example, he might be at home. He may help you. Él puede estar en casa, puede que esté en casa. Él podría ayudarte, ¿ok? Son
Yes.
deductions cuando tenemos una certeza por ahí de 50-50, ¿ok?
Ujú.
Listo. Y finally, Luis, we have can't. You remember
No
can't? What is
podría.
the meaning?
No podría o no poder.
Excellent. In this case, also we have certainty, but the certainty that something is not true. Certainty that something is not true. Yes, tenemos certeza, pero de que algo no es verdad. It's not true. So, he can't be at home. I just saw him at the supermarket. What is it? Él no puede
No
estar en
podría
casa.
estar en clase.
¿Por qué? Why not? ¿Qué dice la evidence?
Podría ser en el supermercado.
Sí, lo acabo de ver. I just saw him en el supermarket.
Supermercado.
Yes. Y también Luis for impossibility. What is an impossibility?
Imposible.
Excellent. Something that we know it's impossible. For example, it can't be a ghost. Ghosts do not exist. No puede ser un ghost. ¿Por qué? Why not?
Los fantasmas no existen.
Excellent. What do you think, Luis? Do you believe that ghosts are real or no?
No,
No, you don't believe in ghosts?
no.
Okay, there you
Bueno,
are.
creo.
Hasta ahora, ¿no es cierto? Until now.
Exacto.
Yeah, super. Luis, así que facilito, ¿no es cierto? Easy, the ways that we can make speculations. Sí o no? Yes or no? Deductions or speculations?
Yes.
Excellent, super. So you got it, Luis, okay? Bien, esa fue la primera parte. That was the first part. Luis talking about that, okay? Talking about deductions and speculations. Y la siguiente, the next one, let me share you. Yeah, muy bien. This was easier, okay? Luis, in this part of the unit 7B, we were learning about the reasons why small towns are better than cities. Las razones por las cuales los pueblos pequeños, small towns, son mejores que la ciudad, are better than cities. What do you believe, Luis? Do you believe that cities are better or small towns are better?
Cities are better.
Cities are better. Excellent. Vamos a ver primero, we're going to do another listening, Luis. Yo sé, ahí no me dices teacher, no he venido en tiempos y el día de hoy me está bombardeando de listenings. Ya, es súper importante para no perder la costumbre, ¿ok? Y luego, Luis,
Bien.
vamos a hacer una activity de escritura, writing. Okay, so 5 reasons why small towns are better than cities. Luis, take a look. We are going to listen to Tim and Kate. They are two friends and they are discussing about this, about the small towns versus cities. So can you see it over here, Luis? Can you read the sentences on section E? Read, please.
Kate grew up in a small town. ¿Sigo?
Continue. Yes, the 5.
Time would want to live in the small town. Kate thinks small towns are safer. More people have drinking accidents in the cities than in the country. People who live in the country have a smaller carbon footprint.
Okay, so Luis, do you know all the words or do you have new vocabulary in these sentences?
Excuse me?
Do you know all the words? Todas las palabras clarísimas, clear, or do you have a word that is new?
Gray out, no entiendo.
Okay, Kate grew up, the translation, creció. Kate grew up in a small town. Yeah, another Luis.
Mm,
What is carbon footprint?
mm, Suena como o sea, a un spray de carbón. Suena.
Yeah, carbón sí, pero footprint, la translation is like huella de carbón. ¿Qué es la huella de carbón?
Es para detectar huellas con carbón.
No. El carbon footprint, la huella de carbón, es, por ejemplo, Luis, el impacto, the impact que tus acciones tienen sobre el medio ambiente, over the environment. ¿Ok?
Mhm.
Ese es el
Yes.
carbon footprint, es decir, el impacto que tienen tus acciones, your actions, sobre el medio ambiente. Es decir, la basura, the trash, la contamination, yes, la destrucción, deforestation, all of that. So, are you ready, Luis? ¿Estás listo? Concentration for the listening. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Let's start. Listen carefully.
44. Track 2.44.
What are you reading?
Fran just sent me the link to this list of 5 reasons why small towns are better than cities. What are you laughing at? Small towns are better than cities.
Yes, if you want to have nothing to do and never meet anyone new.
Well, I loved growing up in a small town. There's a real sense of community. People care about you. It's like you belong to one big family.
Yes, I know you liked it, but I've always been a city boy. I love being in the centre of things. There's so much going on here. Cinemas, restaurants, museums, and there are lots more work opportunities in big cities than in a small town.
But there's also more crime. Life's more dangerous here.
Actually, research has shown that it's actually safer to live in the city.
Really? I find that hard to believe.
Yes, they did a study in the US that compared the number of accidents in country and city areas. And in the country, there was a much higher number of accidents than in the city. Car crashes mainly, because people drive more in the countryside.
That makes sense if you think about it. And hospitals are nearer, I suppose, so you get help quicker.
Exactly. So it's actually safer to live in the city. And it's better for the environment.
Really? How do you work that out?
Well, you can't rely on public transport in the countryside like you can in the city, so you have to drive more. It's been proved that if you live in the city, you actually have a smaller carbon footprint, especially if you live somewhere with good public transport.
I've definitely noticed that I walk more now I live in the city. Everything's closer, I guess. And it is nice not to have to get into the car just to go to a supermarket.
You see, there are a lot of advantages to living in a city. You can't argue with that.
No, I can't. There are definitely advantages, but I still miss my little hometown.
Okay, so tell me, Luis, you got it, or repeat it one more time.
You got it.
Okay, so tell me. Number 1, Katie grew up in a small town, true or false?
True. True.
True, excellent. She said that she used to live in a small town, right?
Yeah.
Got it? So there you go, my dear student, this is true. Carry on, continue. Number 2, Tim wouldn't want to live in a small town. What about Tim?
Excuse me?
Number 2, is true or false?
False.
False. Excellent. ¿Qué decía Tim? What does he says about that?
False.
False. Ok, él decía que siempre fue un city boy, ¿no? Un muchacho de ciudad, por eso no le gustaría vivir en a small town. Number 3, Kate thinks small towns are safer.
True.
True, excellent. That is what she thinks. Y creo que es la verdad, ¿no? I believe this is true. Small towns are safer. Number 4, more people have driving accidents in the city than in the country. True or false?
False. Correct.
False. Okay, actually, this is false. Got it? ¿Qué es lo que él decía? ¿Qué es lo que Tim decía? Que en realidad hay más accidentes en el country, in the countryside. es decir, en el pueblo, no in the countryside. And finally, number 5, people who live in the country have a smaller carbon footprint. True or false? People who live in the countryside have a smaller carbon footprint. Luis?
False.
False. Excellent. There you are, okay. Es al revés, ¿no es cierto? ¿Qué pasa? What happens in the countryside? People usually have a bigger carbon footprint because they use a lot of transports, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's carry on with that, and here you go.
Excuse me.
Yeah, okay, Luis, ¿qué vamos a hacer ahora? What are we going to do now? I want you to please think about the advantages and disadvantages of the town and city, okay? Please, can you open the link? Te voy a compartir el siguiente link. ¿Y qué tenemos que hacer o qué vamos a hacer? What are we going to do? Can you see it, Luis? Our link, open the link. Excellent, and we can start grading. To the left, we have town, es decir, el pueblo, and to the right, we have the city. Luis, a la izquierda, to the right, en la parte azul, in the blue section, tienes que escribir ventajas, advantages. Advantages of living in town. Ventajas de vivir en el pueblo, in town. Yes. Y luego
¿Cuántas
de...
ventajas?
Yes, son 5. There are 5. ¿Ok? 5 ventajas y 5 desventajas. Pero como estás solito, te voy a reducir a 3. Ya 3 y 3. ¿Estamos?
Ya.
Ya 3 ventajas, 3 desventajas. 3
Yeah.
advantages and 3 disadvantages. En total serían 12, ¿ok? 12. Es decir, 3 ventajas, 3 desventajas de la ciudad, 3 ventajas y 3 desventajas del pueblo, town. Yes, so write down, please. You can do it.
Ventajas y desventajas.
Yes, advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. ¿Escribo solo la ventaja o tengo que explicar la ventaja? Se me fue.
Ok, remember Luis, en la parte blue son ventajas, ¿no? Entonces esa de limited job sería en la
Sí,
parte
sí,
red.
es
Ok,
las que...
okay,
Ya.
no worries.
Mm, Service. mm, consumer, mm, Una puede ser slow, tacit, limit, light, perdón.
Slow, repeat, live.
No, slow paced life.
Ajá.
Vida de ritmo lento.
Slow life rhythm. Slow life rhythm. Ritmo de vida.
Así.
Excellent life rhythm. Rhythm.
Ya. Ujú. Aquí podría ser la que estaba poniendo, pero
The advantages. Ajá, ventajas de la
este,
city. Advantages of the city.
mm, el acceso a servicios también.
Excellent access to services. In the town sería low, ¿no? Bajo acceso a servicios. Mientras que en la
Eh,
city, more, ¿no es cierto?
mm,
More access to services.
ujú, yeah. Access to service. Mm, y diversidad de cultura, o sea,
Culture, ajá. Diversity.
diversity.
Diversity, excellent.
Y noise and population, sería así. Una puede ser eso.
Repeat, what is it?
Serían noise and populations. O sea, ruido y contaminación.
Contamination, pollution, no pollution or
Ajá.
contamination. Hmm?
O sea, sería noise
Noise
and
and contamination and pollution. Yes,
pollution.
very good.
Sí, otro sería higher cost of living.
Yeah, go.
Higher cost of living. Y congestión de tráfico, o sea, traffic
Traffic.
congestion.
Traffic. Congestión de tráfico en English es traffic jam. Jam, Jam.
¿Cómo?
Jam, traffic jam.
Ah,
Okay,
ya.
that means congestión, no traffic jam.
Ay, ay, ay.
Excellent. So, Super Luis, very clear, right? Very clear. In your personal case, tell me, you told me at the beginning that you prefer living in the city. Tell me why. Why do you prefer living in the city?
Excuse me.
The reasons. Your reasons, your personal reasons. ¿Por qué? Why do you prefer cities?
Eh, por access to service.
Access to service. What else?
O sea, como que servicios.
Sure.
Eh, por ejemplo, puede ser. más, o sea, atención más rápida en hospitales y
Yes.
tipo así en lugares así como por ejemplo cafeterías, restaurantes.
More places, excellent.
Ujú. ¿No está ahí?
Yes, super excellent, Luis. So you got it. Something negative in my personal case about Quito, for example. Yeah, you told me the disadvantages, noise and pollution, higher cost of living. But something that is very, very common in cities, remember, is the crime. Crime.
Right,
Yes? That is a
okay.
disadvantage because remember, in the city, there are many robbers, there are many crime, sicarios, many killers. So that's it, okay? Those are the
Yeah.
disadvantages of living in the city. Yes, Luis, so easy or difficult?
Mm, more or less. No, no.
More or less.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Super, Luis. So, thank you so much por el día de hoy, for today. Vamos a finalizar, okay? We're going to finish here. Got it?
Got it.
Yeah, Luis, esperemos, ojalá que venga mañana Pepe. I hope Pepe is coming tomorrow. Pero si no, mañana, tomorrow, vamos a hacer un review. Hoy hicimos un review de la Unit 7. ¿No?
Yeah.
Todo lo que hicimos un review así súper condensado de lo que debiste aprender en la Unit 7. Y mañana, please, ven mañana, come tomorrow. Vamos a hacer un review de la Unit number 8.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. Así que,
Teacher, ¿cuántos
tell-
días faltan para que se acabe esta nota? Sí,
repeat, please. Te escucho súper
o
bajito.
sea, sí, ¿cuántos días faltan para que se acabe el inglés?
How many days? Ya. Con esto, with this, creería yo que unas 3 semanas más, 3 more weeks.
¿Y van
Yes?
a tomar exámenes?
3 semanas más, es decir, más o menos para finales de noviembre, ¿ya? Terminaría.
Ay, yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Así que, please, ven a clase, attend to class, súper importante, ¿ok?
Yeah.
Listo. So, see you tomorrow. Bye.
See you tomorrow, teacher.